Hello, Awkward Knots. It's Thursday, and no, it's not. It's Saturday. Yeah, this is a nice little place to film, I think, on top of Twilight, because they're all the same size and on that shelf. And Kona's joining me for part of this again. It's a lot like the last video I made, although I believe the last one I edited. I'm really sorry for missing my day on Thursday. My excuse is YouTube. I decided that, basically, I was going to come home from work and watch the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, and then I just kept on watching YouTube after YouTube video after YouTube video because I was going to watch Lizzie Bennet and then maybe hang out with the seahorses on G-Chat for a little while, and then film my video, and then edit it and upload it before I had to go back to work number 2, and I really just ended up on YouTube. I never left after I watched Lizzie Bennet, and I thought about it in the morning to make my video, and I thought about like maybe watching some sort of Doctor Who or British television series so that I could make an accent video that wasn't so rubbish that everyone began hating me. But I just forgot, and I got so wrapped up in watching other videos that I forgot to make my own. And as far as my personal channel, ever since I moved, I've just been feeling really uninspired. The last video I made there was about the books that I have yet to read on my bookshelf, and while I decided I wanted to make that video, I felt rushed, I felt like I had to, and I've had like 4 or 5 video ideas since then, for my personal channel, and although I feel they're really good, I just don't feel like I'm in my heart ready to make them, because almost like my smile isn't reaching my eyes these days. I laugh and I have a good moments when at work with a few coworkers, and at home when I'm watching like Parks and Recreation or the Mindy Project or something that I find funny. Like, I do truly enjoy those moments, but those are moments that are existing outside of myself. They are moments that someone else is facilitating with me, and it's just like not being on my own. Like, I don't know, I'm just like really stressed out, and it's hard to be happy when I am dealing with so much after this move that was not expected. So, to make a long story short, like, I watched Lee's video yesterday, and I felt like crying afterwards. Granted, that's not an emotion that is that rare for me right now, but I also understood it. Like, I was like, oh god, Lee's breaking up with me, in like that sense of when I was back in high school, and that break that I took, we never got back together, because it was a break. It was basically just a pre-breakup, and I really don't want that for this channel, but I do understand where Lee's coming from, because I'm coming from that in my own life. Like, I love YouTube, and I'm watching YouTube videos all the time, and I just don't feel like a creator right now. I feel very much a part of the audience, and I want to support my friends, and people I wish were my friends, and they're supporting the videos, but for me, right now, I can't do it, and hopefully maybe, I wanted to film a video today, later, from my own other channel, and it's something that I can do easily, and it's something I can easily talk about, and easily ramble about. Like, this video has gotten very long, but I will probably try to film it in a few hours. I really want to turn my mood around, so I'm going to try to go get some easy fix in from watching something that will hopefully lift my spirits for the day. But to give just like kind of a little example of what I'm going through right now with this move is that I had plans for this weekend and I'm not currently at them right now because yesterday I tried to pay for petrol and my card was declined, and I literally only have enough petrol to go back to the petrol station to put it in, and I have the money, but it's in the wrong account, and so I transferred it to the other one, but it wasn't approved, and even though it listed online that it was available to spend, the card was declined because it was too much. And so therefore, like, I am on the edge of needing to go get groceries as well, but I can't go get groceries until I have petrol, and I can't get petrol and I can't buy groceries until that transfer is no longer pending, and my parents are helping me out because work here hasn't panned out, and of course my roommate situation the first time didn't pan out, and so I went in to this move with such high hopes, and I still really do want to make it work here. I still feel like this is a place for me, because I can't go home. I don't feel like I've given or gotten a fair chance from Nashville to really thrive, and I got a message from some acquaintances that I thought were friends before just how I felt I was treated in our somewhat business friendship, and I don't think they really realized how I felt, and they are going to visit, and they messaged me for help and advice on places to live in Nashville, and it almost broke my heart reading that message because I knew how I felt from that side of this relationship, and then just how I've been living here, and I just feel like over and over and over there's these instances in my life where I just don't feel like I'm measuring up to what I'm capable of, and I don't know. This is a very long, very somewhat personal video. I haven't decided if it's going to be public or not, or unlisted, and I'll just send it to you guys, but I guess I could just make it public and this is a direct upload about me rambling about why I feel so stressed out, and not even like there's not a time enough in anyone's life to actually listen to a video on the internet as to how stressed out I am and why I feel very unaccomplished and sad, and this is gaining up on 10 minutes here soon, so I just want to say thank you to those who I've reached out to who have just been there to support me, but I know that a lot of this is going to have to come from inside me, and then they can't really help, and that the universe just has to kind of work out a little bit. So, in regards to yesterday's video, I would support a break, as long as it's structured, so therefore I'd also support a G-chat or a Skype chat. Hopefully a G-chat, because I'd like to see your faces when we discuss this thing, and maybe that's just what we need. We need to be able to see each other's faces together in the same e-space, because that could just be very inspiring to us in general. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the last 2.5 years, and I don't want it to end, but we do need to make a conscious decision on how best to proceed. Of course, DFTBA, as the president sometimes says, or, well, something like that. His good conscience was there.